Now I'm saying that these are not some kind of ufologist channels, ufologist websites, and so on. These are statements from congressmen, these are statements from the Pentagon, and so on. I predicted to you before the elections in the United States on November 5th that this activity would increase after the elections, because apparently some big event is being prepared in order to, most likely, justify some actions with the help of UFOs. It is foreseen in the so-called book, Blue Project, or Blue Book, or the Blue Beam Project, which I told you about a few months ago. Please check out my previous videos. I am not going to make any claims about the reality of UFOs and say, the precursor of these UFOs from other worlds. I told you in previous videos that there is testimony before the United States Congress from representatives of the Pentagon intelligence community, who claim that all these so-called UFOs are products of the US military-industrial complex, which are simply copying some so-called alien technologies. I'm quoting their words verbatim. And just yesterday, this situation undoubtedly reached a peak because, for example, Congressman Chris Smith explicitly stated that, in fact, approximately 50 drones came in from the ocean. At least a dozen of them were following the Coast Guard ship. According to reports, on December 11th, Congressman Chris Smith stated that on Sunday evening, more than a dozen drones were chasing a 47-foot Coast Guard boat. 47 feet is about 15 meters, just to give you an idea, while law enforcement tracked another 50 drones approaching the shore from the ocean at Island Beach State Park. Meanwhile, the assistant director of the FBI admitted that the agency doesn't know who's behind the unidentified drones flying over New Jersey. Authorities confirmed that the drones are not coming from local military bases. On Tuesday, the mystery of the unidentified drones got even murkier as federal officials admitted during congressional hearings that despite repeated assurances from Governor Murphy and other officials, they can't definitively say whether the drones pose a threat or not. There's nothing that would allow me to say that, but we just don't know, and that raises concerns, said Robert Wheeler, the assistant director of the FBI during congressional hearings. A Republican representative said during a hearing in an interview on Fox News that he went drone hunting at Island Beach State Park on Monday with Ocean County Sheriff Michael Masternardi. He said they went to that beach because the night before, a law enforcement officer counted 50 drones coming in from the ocean to the shore. He also reported that a Coast Guard representative told him that between 12 and 30 drones were following one of the guards in the ocean. I think this is a very serious threat, Smith said. He added that when he asked officials at the Joint Base McGuire, Dix, Lakehurst why they couldn't shoot down the drones, they told him they didn't have the authority to do that. Smith urged officials at the hearings to provide military authorization to shoot down the drones so that their identities and capabilities could be determined. A government conspiracy. So, do we need Agent Mulder and Scully? Social media is reacting to the drones over New Jersey. During the congressional hearings, Wheeler stated that the FBI doesn't know who is responsible for the drones that have flooded New Jersey over the past 2 weeks. In more news from the United States, it has been reported that the Naval Base, which is a significant military installation located in New Jersey, has officially stated that they are not responsible for the recent launches of unidentified devices that have been observed in the sky. These devices, which have been causing a great deal of speculation and concern among the public, continue to create confusion and mystery. The objects, which have been cited by numerous individuals, have led to widespread discussions and debates about their origin and purpose, further adding to the intrigue surrounding these mysterious occurrences. The Joint Base McGuire-Dix Lakehurst hasn't responded yet, but base officials immediately started an investigation and ramped up coordination with several local and federal partner organizations to gather more information. Mysterious drones have been spotted in Monmouth and Ocean counties. In response to the drones, the police called for instructions to be given to their officers on how to deal with them. State Senator John Bramick urged Governor Murphy to declare a limited state of emergency, banning all drones until the public gets some explanations about them. At the end of November, there was a remarkable number of drones spotted. Unidentified drone sightings have also been reported in Bergen, Essex, Hunterdon, Morris, Passaic, Sussex, Somerset, and Warren counties. Some witnesses reported seeing objects the size of cars that seemed to be rising into the sky at sunset. They were hovering over reservoirs, military facilities, and critical infrastructure. The FBI reports that these drones even followed FBI agents to their homes. In a joint statement from December 3rd, the FBI, state police, and the New Jersey Office of Homeland Security and Preparedness said that authorities are asking the public to report any information related to recent sightings of possible drones flying in several areas along the Raritan River, which I mentioned in previous videos. According to the Federal Aviation Administration, from December 6th to 20th, there's a security restriction in Bedminster, where Trump's estate is located. And since November 25th, in Picatinny, at the Picatinny Arsenal, a congressman from New Jersey has claimed a connection between the drones and an Iranian base at the Pentagon, asserting that this is not true. On Wednesday, the congressman from New Jersey suggested that the mysterious and alleged drone sightings that have flooded the state in recent weeks are the result of Iranian activity. Our own government knows this isn't from our side because they would have let us know. It could be some really crazy hobbyist or hobbyists, or it could be someone from a hostile country that would do this, most likely Iran. Van Drew, who is a member of the House Judiciary Committee, as well as the House Transportation and Infrastructure Committee, referred to unnamed high-ranking and qualified sources in the Pentagon, stating, "I'm not saying this lightly. These drones should be shot down, whether it's some crazy hobbyist we can't even imagine or it's Iran. I think it's very possible they should be taken down," he told Fox News host Harris Faulkner. Van Drew isn't the only congressman from New Jersey suggesting that the drones might be coming from the coast. Representative Chris Smith, the one I mentioned earlier, the longest-serving congressman from the state, said he was at the beach on Monday at Allen Beach State Park and reiterated everything I just read to you above. In short, I believe all these strange claims, from Congressman Smith about what he personally saw, and the sheriffs in the county saw drones rising up from the ocean. What Van Drew is naturally claiming about some sort of carrier ship, a mothership, so to speak, that has come close to or flown to the United States and is launching drones from there, which obviously can't come from Iran because no drone can fly that far. This is, of course, complete nonsense, but the fact remains a fact. What I told you about the appearance of strange flying objects over Texas, reported by pilots who saw these weird lights, both day and night right from the passenger planes, and these sightings in New Jersey are something strange that obviously can't be explained by any Iran. It's really odd that the government claims these aren't their drones or some kind of exercises. Sightings in New Jersey are strange and can't be explained by Iran. The government claims these aren't their drones or exercises, indicating a phenomenon. However, this doesn't explain launches from an Iranian mothership. We'll monitor this, but it seems like public preparation, as similar reports have flooded in daily for 2 months. People might stop reacting, seeing it as mundane as a deer in a city parking lot. It's interesting, but not extraordinary. We'll keep an eye on this, but it seems like there's either a preparation of the public for such things, because for the past 2 months, practically every single day, the public has been bombarded with a flood of similar reports. I think people are going to stop reacting to it and just start seeing it as if a deer showed up in the parking lot of some supermarket in a big city. So yeah, it's interesting, but nothing out of the ordinary. In general, the phenomenon is interesting, dear friends. Maybe this is a preparation for something bigger, some so-called disclosure, that I've talked to you about in the context of the Blue Beam and Blue Book projects. So let's keep watching. Please subscribe to this channel. Please hit the like button after 30 seconds. Please subscribe to the channel on Boosty, where I post original translations of all these statements along with video clips, with links to the articles in translation. And don't forget to like and comment, please. The spread of these videos online depends on your likes and comments. You can support the channel through donation portals like Donation Alerts and Boosty Donations. You can use PayPal and a Spur bank card, and you can also order the books Occult Games of the Elite, New World Order, and occult matrix through the email listed under each video, or get them without a signature via direct links to the publisher Conceptual. Books are shipped abroad, except for a few countries. Thank you all for supporting the channel.